See there. First start, then accept the grade. Each grade is equal to A. If it is S, then display excellent. Then your all the thing is over. Then it is coming to the end. If the grade you are passing, if it is B, the condition here becomes false. When it becomes false, it is going to the grade B. If the grade you are passing it is equal to the B, if it is S, that is saying your display is very good, then it is N. If your condition is false, okay, if it is not matched with A and B, if it is matched with C, then it is showing you display good. If you pass any other letter apart from A, B, C, if you pass a D, then accept the grade D. Is your grade D is equal to A? No. The grade D is equal to B? No. The grade C is the grade D is equal to C? No. Then displayed is invalid input. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it is a actual you did it in the processing box. It is a decision
Yes,
box.
sir.
So decision box is represented in this format. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it is a actual logic. I will give you some other example. You write a question, draw a flowchart to convert temperature in Fahrenheit to centigrade.
Yes, sir.
Then so I am sending you one question in WhatsApp. You have to do it. Check this question. It is visible or not? First, tell me.
Sir, example 8.
Example 8. हाँ, एटा करियो.
Yes, sir.
Then write another question. Draw a flow chart. Calculate area of triangle whose value area of triangle whose three sides are A, B, and C. Small a, small b, C. Then next question. Draw a flow chart. draw a flowchart and algorithm. Find out the sum of three digit even number. Next question I will give you after this chapter is over. So this is a basic logic. You do it. Is helping you when you write the program.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first thing is what? First you analyze which symbol is used for which purpose. Then it is helping you. So where you have to use a condition, where you have to use what decision box. So that is a requirement. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next we move to the dry run table. Okay, so dry run table is what? It's just like a testing. So before you deliver a software, so first you have to check whether your logic is correct or not. And before delivering any kind of thing, like it is normal life also we are using a dry run. When you prepare any kind of food and before you delivering it, you just test it whether the every salt and all the things are correct or not. So based upon that, you have to rectify it. Dry run is just like that. So first of all, you have to check your logic, whether your logic is correct or not. So you can use the concept of dry run to avoid any error in the logic developed by using a flowchart. Dry run helps you perform a logic check and understand the flow of control, whether um your logic or your flowchart or any pseudocode or your algorithm is correct or not. It can be used to evaluate the output of the program with a set of sample value. So you have to take some sample value and check whether your logic is correct or not. It provides the step-by-step evaluation of the value. Okay, so now we are using a dry run table for the sum of first 10 natural numbers. So it is it is a flow chart. Okay, so how you have to understand this flow chart and how you have to understand this logic. Let's check. This is our dry run table. Here we're using iteration. Iteration means repetition, then n and sum. So let n is equals to 0, and here your sum is equals to 0. So two value we are represent. N is equals to 0 and sum is equals to 0.
Yes, sir.
Then first iteration starts from here. So iteration 1. In 1, n is equals to n plus 1. So previously the n value is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Then earlier sum value is 0. So 0 plus n value is what? n value केते अछि एठी
0
n value
n 0
0 थिला एठी कोन हे गला 0 + 1 कोन हैला 1 हैला बुझिला
1 1. Yes, sir.
तापर सम रो वैल्यू एठी 0 थिला 0 + 1 सम इज नाउ 1 तो सम टा मोर एठी 1 हैला then now condition has check here is n is equals to 10 is 1 is equals to 10 no condition is false then it moves to again here n is equals to n plus 1 तो n value 1 थिला तो सेकंड आइटरेशन आमे जेमते अगेन प्रीवियस स्टेप को जेतले जीवा ताको कोहा जीवा आइटरेशन तो आइटरेशन को इट स्टार्ट हो n value केते थिला 1 थिला तो 1 plus
Yes, sir.
1 now n becomes 2 okay
Yes, sir.
now sum is equals to sum plus n sum is equals to sum plus n means in earlier sum value is 1 so 1 plus 2 is 3 so sum is 3 here okay
Yes, sir.
now n is equals to 10 2 is equals to 10 the condition is false here okay
Yes, sir.
then again it is going to the previous step means iteration starts here okay then n is equals to n plus 1 now 2 plus 1 is 3 now sum is equals to sum plus n sum रे आगरो केते थिला 3 थिला so 3 plus 3 केते हला 6 हला बुझियो छी
Yes, sir.
तापरे n न वैल्यू केते अछि ना 3 3 is equals to 10 right एक मन कंडीशन
Yes.
3 is equals to 10 मोर एटी कोन हला false हला परे 3 plus 1 हला 4 तो सम रे इट इज ऐड हे गला up to पुणे adding ही चलला so I have take the first 10 natural number sum got it बुझियला
Yes, sir.
तापर लास्ट पोजीशन में देखला 10 is equals to 10 yes 10 is equals to 10 then it display the sum here then end of your algorithm okay
Yes, sir.
so this is a dry run table of sum of first 10 natural number then now here it is showing you table of 12 multiplication table of 12 how it is working so check here start let n is equals to 0 let result equals to 0 number is equals to number plus 1 okay, so now we run the dry run table then we understand it. So start my dry run table is start here so number is 0 now result is also 0 number is equals to number plus 1 0 plus 1 is 1 now 12 into 1 is 12 then display the result is also 12 so you result 12 the your number is 1 1 is equals to 10 so condition is false here 1 is equals to 10 condition is false now it is moving to where it is moving to this position 1 plus 1 now it becomes 2 now 12 into 2 is 24
Yes, sir.
now it display the result is 24 is your number is equals to 10 2 is equals to 10 condition is false so when condition is false Then it is going to this part number. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now 12 into 3 is 36. Then display the result, that is 36. Now 3 is equals to 10. Condition is false. Again iteration starts from here. Now 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, then 12 into 4 is 48. Now 4 plus 1. Now 4 is equals to 10. Condition is false. 4 plus 1 is 5. Then 12 into 5 is 60. So this process is continued. Now when it is 9, number equals to number plus 1. 9 plus 1, 10. Then 12 into 10 is 120. Then it display the result 120. So 10 is equal to 10. Yes. Then condition has false. So it is a dry run table of multiplication table of 12. Okay, or table of 12.
Yes.
Then now you have to find out the factorial of a number. What is the factorial of 3? Do you know factorial?
Factor. No, sir.
Hmm? Do you know? Asivo?
Sir, ଟିକେ ବତେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ sir.
Okay. Factorial mane कौन हबो? 3 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 means that is 6. 4 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. মানে 4 ଆସିବ 2 3 जा 6 6 4 जा 24. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is suppose if you define 4 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Okay, that is 24. Is a 24. It is a 4 factorial. You can write here. One minute. এটা বুঝেলা?
Yes, sir.
The 4 is a 4 factorial. Okay, similar way you can find out 5 factorial, 6 factorial. Now we move to the factorial of number. Let us now use the dry run table here. Start. Accept a number. Number is 5. Then let m is equals to 1. Then let factorial is equals to 1. Then now my first iteration starts here. Here I write iteration 1, factorial equals to factorial into m. Okay, so factorial value is 1, m value is 1. 1 into 1, your factorial value is now 1. That is written here 1. Now m is equals to n. M value is 1, n value is 5. 1 is equals to 5. No. Then m is equals to m plus 1. M value is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now m value is now 2. Now it moves to here. My second iteration starts from here. Now factorial equals to factorial into m means previously factorial equals to factorial into m. The factorial value is 1. 1 into m. 1 into 2 is 2. Okay. বুঝিলা এটা
Yes, sir.
তারপরে এটি লেখা হলা m 2 is equals to n means 2 is equals to 5. No. Then now m is equals to m plus 1. If it is no, m is equals to m plus 1. So m value is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now it moves to similar way. This process is continued. Three is equals to 5. No. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Then factorial equals to factorial into m. 6 into 4 is 24. So 4 is equals to n 5. No. Then 4 plus 1 is 5. So factorial equals to factorial into m. 24 into 5 is 120. Then display the factorial. So factorial of 5 is 120. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now give a answer to me. Which one of the following concept allow you to perform the logic check and understand the flow of control?
Dry run.
Yes, it is a dry run table. Now there is a question for you. Draw a flow chart that accept a number and check whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. So you have to check it whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. Write that question. Draw a flow chart that accept whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. Next question, draw a flow chart that accept a number and check if the number is prime or not. Whether the number is prime or not, you have to check it. It is called as the Fibonacci series. Do you know what is Fibonacci series?
Sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you do it. If it is not possible, then I will show you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is a series pattern. 2 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 2 is 16, 16 into 2 is 32. So it is a series. Right, this question. Previous question টা লিখিল?
Sir, no, sir.
এটা
Sir, screenshot নেইছি বোধে।
okay, okay. So you
Yes, sir.
take the screenshot. Okay.
Sir.
So now we move to the pseudocode. Pseudo means false. The false code is used to represent the logic of the solution to a problem. So here the slash double slash is used to represent a comment entry. So comment entry, it is used to describe what you have written. It is just like in your textbook you are having a note. Okay, so similar note or tips, the similar way comment is like that. It is describe the purpose of writing uh, the pseudocode or the writing that particular line. Then we're using begin and end. There is a block that encloses the step of enclosing pseudocode. The first statement, the pseudocode is starting with begin and end. Like in the flowchart, we are using terminator, starting and ending position. Here also we are using this terminator, begin and end. Then accept, it is used to accept the input. For example, to accept a name of the user, the following statement can be used. Then display is used to show the output. Display is used. Then if else, it is used for checking a condition. For checking a condition, we are using if else. See that begin and end, it is called as the starting and ending position of a pseudocode. Accept is used for taking the keyboard input. Then display is used for display any information. If else is used for checking the condition. Then here we use repeat until, while, and for loop. It is the three construct. This construct is used to repeat one statement more than one time. If you want to repeat one statement more than one time, then we're using repeat until and while loop and for loop. So we discuss about that. What is that repetition or iterative? Call subroutine is called as if you have a complex programming structure. Suppose I am giving you the tags that you have to add a number, subtract the number, and multiply the number. At same time, if you want to get a result, then that complex module, it is divided into a smaller part. So that part is called as a subroutine. Then you have to call that part into the main module. You can say that when you preparing a food in your home, you are also helping your mother, maybe your father and sister. So that you are helping to each other. So that what happened, the preparation of food is becomes faster. And when you plan for any kind of get together between your friend, okay, so and you arrange the some kind of feast. So at that timing, you are all are helping each other. Somebody is preparing food, somebody is starting cooking, somebody is preparing a food, like cutting the vegetables or arranging the different dry masalas. So it is what your complex tax is divided. The similar way, when you have a complex tax or complex programming, it is not possible for a single person that you have to write all the programs or write all the thing as a alone. So you divide that modules into a subpart. So that is called your subroutine. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So consider an example of where you have written an algorithm to add the two numbers, start the algorithm, accept two number. calculate the sum of number, display the sum and end of your algorithm. Okay, so it is normally for adding the two numbers that we represent in the algorithm. So that thing, if you want to represent in a flow chart, then the flow chart is starting from begin and end, and then for accepting the input from user, we're using the two location like norm1 norm2 is a two variable we have defined, and for showing a result end sum is used, like display enter a number then accept number, display enter a number accept number two, then we're adding a number and it display the result. So it is called as what pseudocode. Numeric is used for storing the numeric value. You can say here norm1 norm2 n norm1 n norm2 n sum is used for defining the variable. What is that variable we discuss after this? And when you want to accept the input from user, it is display enter a number, then accept a number, then you accept it, then display enter a number, then again it is asking for you that you have to enter a number, then you have to accept this number, then you add these two number and you have to get a result. So that is called as a what your so what this is a format for writing the pseudocode. So give me answer that where does the execution of the pseudocode starts?
Sir, sir, actually, I couldn't hear that part. The video was paused.
See that it
The
is visible.
begin statement.
Yes, yes. The pseudocode is start with a begin and end. If you see the earlier part here, we mention here begin and end. That is a block that enclose the step of the pseudocode. The first statement of the pseudocode is a begin statement, and when you end the part, we're using end statement. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This part is interesting or not?
Yes, sir.
Sure. You are
Yes, sir.
ବାଧ୍ୟରେ କହୁଛ
Mm,
ବୁଝି ହଉଛି ତ?
yes, sir.
Okay. It was the basic part for knowing the program. Okay, before starting the program, you have the knowledge how to write the program. So that I have taken this session, and by knowing this, you can write any kind of programming language. Okay, so whether it's maybe a Java, C++, Python, anything you can do it if you know the particular logic. Okay, so if your logic is strong, then you can write the program. Computer science, it is nothing but it's just like a solving a problem. It's just what just like mathematics. Okay, um,
Yes, sir.
so your favorite subject is what
So, favorite subject.
in your school? Which one is
Sir, in school, my favorite subject was science.
science? Okay,
Biology.
and you in mathematics, how much you are getting mark?
Sir, I think 70 something.
Okay, not not bad. Okay, and you can solve the problem. Okay, it is your first year, huh?
Yes, sir.
Plus to first year, huh? CHSE board, na?
Yes, sir.
So focus on that. In CHSE board, you have like some kind of means in the first year is okay, but in the second year you have some kind of lot of problems are there. Okay, and in First year maybe you have the 2D part is very important part, which is helping you to what get any kind of what interview. Okay, so you can click any kind of interview. 2D concept is very vast. Okay, so learn it carefully. 2D. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, variable and constant. A variable refers to the memory location that you can store only one value at a time. When you are asking the user that you have to give some value, for storing the value, you require a container. Okay, like to serve milk to anybody, serve any kind of soft drinks when the people are visited to house, so you require a container. So variable is just like that. It is a container. It is a memory location that you have to store the value, but that value can be changes throughout the program execution. So it not like that the glass that where you are using, so it is only used for giving a soft drinks. You can serve them what milk and cold drinks, and if you are using any bowel in your home, so that bowel
Yes.
you are using for to eat curry, you can use to to eat the dal, and you can also take the water over there. So it is used for the various purposes. Means container is same, but your value is changes throughout. The bowel is there. The variable in a program is like that. So it is a location where you can store the value, but that value will changes every time. Okay. Suppose if I'm asking you that you have to add the two number, then you give 10 and 20. If if you give the same text to friend, it may not be that your friend will give the same value 10 and 20. They maybe give 30 and 40, so that value is stored. And when you are visiting a theater, have you going to theater cinema hall?
Yes, sir.
ଯାଇଛ ନା ଫିଲ୍ମ ମୁଭି ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଯାଇଛ କେବେ?
ତ ମୁଭି ନାଇଁ ସାର୍, ଥରେ ପିକନିକରେ ନେଇଥିଲେ, ସେ ଜାଗା ନାଁଟା ମନେ ପଡୁନି, ମ୍ୟୁଜିୟମ ଟାଇପର ତା ଭିତରେ ଥିଲା।
ନାଇଁ ମାନେ
ସେଇଟା
ହିନ୍ଦୀ ମୁଭି ଦେଖିବାକୁ କେବେ ଯାଇନ ସିନେମା ହଲ୍?
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଯାଇନି, ପ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା। And ସେମିତି ଯେମିତି suppose you are allocating or you are going to a theaters somewhere, so at that timing what happened that seat is allocated for you, it is not fixed. Like in your home you are having a separate room, that room is belongs to you, but
Yes, sir.
when you are in a public place, when you are using a seat, that seat is not fixed for you, so it may be changes for others. Like you are going through the auto, and you are using the auto seat, that auto seat is changes when you are reach your destination, then you left that seat, then other person can sit over there, but that seat is there, you know.
Yes.
So that is called the variable. The seat is there, it is a location is there, but the value is changes throughout the what the auto is present. Okay.
Yes.
So variable is just like that. It refers to the memory location that can store only one value at a time, but can vary throughout the program execution. A constant refers to the memory location that hold a value which remain fixed throughout the program execution. The constant value never changes. If you take an example, suppose if I'm giving you a task that you have to find out area of a circle, then we are using what, pi r square. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then here the pi value is fixed, that is 3.14 is fixed, and the radius will be changes. Maybe one person is giving a 10, another person is giving you 20, so the radius will be vary, and that is called as the what your variable, and pi is called as a constant. Okay, so constant refer to the memory location that hold a value and which remain fixed throughout the program execution. Okay.
Yes, sir.
you are taking a teach what individually you learn in physics, chemistry, mathematics, or you are going some institution?
Sir, not institution. In group,
Oh, means
not individual. In group.
okay, in a group,
Means
but
some students are also there.
oh, okay. There is a what like separate teacher means teacher is individually taken. ये तो मैंने सार
No, sir. Sir, different. Not one institution.
अच्छा अच्छा मैंने मैंने डिफरेंट सार को पाखु जाउछ माने सार जो पर्सनली जो करछन ताके पाखु जाउछ.
Yes, sir.
So consider another example of a program that accept two number and display their sum. This program needs the three variable to store the number. That is entered by the user, one to store the sum and two for the store the numbers. Means for adding the two number you require three variable, two variable for storing the two number, one variable for showing the result. So that is called as the what variable. The variable value is changes throughout your program execution. Let's check here. We have fast number, second number, and sum. So in the fast number, we store 10, 15, 25. The variable name we define, that is fast number, second number, and sum. It is for you or for us. And this number, the upper part, the number we have defined, so that is by the computers. So computer is allocating this memory. 4560, 4562, then 4564. So it is allocated internally by the computer, and these are the value we have stored. And it is as a programmer we know that we store the value in the first number, in second number, and sum. But these are the different location. Okay, that is allocated or
Yes, sir.
address of computer is given. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, then it is a question for you that you have to write a pseudocode that accept two number and display their sum and product. Considering the preceding requirement, identify the variable and constant required for writing the pseudocode. So how many variable is required or how many constant is required? So here, tell me
Yes, sir.
how many variable is required?
So,
Yes.
two variables,
Okay.
two constant.
Two constant and two variable. And tell me the name of constant. Constant में कहाँ पे define करिए?
Numbers, two numbers.
Two numbers fine. Constant define करिए. Just think about that. Is the number that you are given to the program is fixed? Suppose I am giving a task for adding the number. You have given 10 and 20. If you give another person, the person will give the 10 and 20 or other value.
The values.
Other value can also be taken. Then how it becomes variable? How it becomes constant? It not becomes constant. It is variable. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then how many variable and how many constant is required now?
So two variables and two constant.
Then which for whom you have to define variable and for whom you have to define constant? ମାନେ कहाँ पे तमे variable define करिवो कहाँ पे constant define करिवो?
So two numbers by constant.
पुणी मु कहूँ constant केमती हबो two number पे जेमती देखो मु तुमको कहली जे तमे दीटा नंबर ने के ऐड करो मे बी तमे 10 एंड 20 देलो आ गोटे लोक जेते नंबर से दबो 30 एंड 40 तो वैल्यू चेंज होला कि नहीं
सर चले वन कांस्टेंट
व्हिच वन इज कांस्टेंट कहां पे कांस्टेंट तमे डिफाइन करियो मैं कांस्टेंट कहां पे डिफाइन करियो
कांस्टेंट सम
again read you have to write the pseudocode that accept two number and display the
yes
sum
sir
okay तो एठी केतेटा हमको केतरा पार्ट दरकार माने केतरा कंटेनर मते दरकार हो
तो चट्टा ना
हां चारटा कंटेनर दरकार हो ए चारटा कंटेनर भीतर कोटा फिक्स रहइबा कोटा कोटा कांस्टेंट रहइबा कोटा वेरिएबल
so
रहइबा
two numbers the variable
के
so sum and product constant
अच्छा मु जेता बळे 10 प्लस 20 देबी से मते देखला 30 मु जदि आउ जन देबी
yes sir
30 प्लस 40 सेटा हेगला 70 माने सम टा भी चेंज होउची तो
the
सम
same
सम टा वेरिएबल हो ना कांस्टेंट हो
so sum भी variable हबो
सम भी वेरिएबल हो प्रोडक्ट टा वेरिएबल हो ना कांस्टेंट हो
so product भी जंजाले variable हबो
वेरिएबल हो तो केतरा वेरिएबल दरकार हैला
so चट्टा
कांस्टेंट किसी दरकार हबो की
no sir
there is no constant is required we require four variables clear
yes sir
so all are like first number second number is sum product is called all called as the variable clear
yes sir
then now next part you have to write the pseudocode that accept the product name quantity as input and display the total price using unit price that already stored in the system. Considering the preceding requirement, identify the variable and constant required for writing the pseudocode. Question टा also देखो. You have to write a pseudocode that accept the product name, quantity, display the total price using unit price already stored in the system. Then here, how many variable is required or how many constant is required and what is the variable name and what is the constant name, if constant is required. Tell me.
constant unit prices
Constant.
unit prices
Okay. Confidently को किसी असुविधा नहीं भूलता हो unit price constant good ठीक अछि then
variable
product name is the variable
quantity
quantity and
total price
good देखो your product name quantity and total price is called as the variable and price is called as a constant okay
yes sir
then the data value the value that we have to store in the memory it is of two types so when you have to define a container then you have to define what type of value that you have to store in that container so here by using numeric and character numeric is used to store the number character is used to store the number and letter okay number letter extra symbol special symbol that all the thing you have to store in numeric we store the number Character also we store the number, letter, what symbol, everything stored. Then tell me what is the difference between then if the numbers are stored in the character, then is there any requirement to define the numeric data type? মানে ক্যারেক্টারটা
So
যদি
means
হ্যাঁ
so মানে কোন বুঝিପାରିନି sir?
মানে ଆମର ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକ ରେ ନମ୍ବର ଷ୍ଟୋର କରିବା, ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକ ରେ ନମ୍ବର ନେଲା 1
Yes
to
sir.
9 ନେଲା ନମ୍ବର,
Yes.
କ୍ୟାରେକ୍ଟର ରେ ବି ଆମେ ନମ୍ବର ଷ୍ଟୋର କରିବା ଆଉ ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା ସିମ୍ବଲ ବି ଷ୍ଟୋର କରିବା, ବୁଝି ହଉଛି?
Yes
ତାହେଲେ
sir.
ମତେ କୁହ ଯଦି ମୁଁ କ୍ୟାରେକ୍ଟର ରେ ସବୁ ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ ଷ୍ଟୋର କରି ଦଉଛି ତାହେଲେ ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକ ର କିଛି ରିକ୍ୱାରମେଣ୍ଟ ତ ନାହିଁ, କ୍ୟାରେକ୍ଟର ରେ ତ ନମ୍ବର ଷ୍ଟୋର ହବ, ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକ ରେ ନମ୍ବର ଷ୍ଟୋର ହଉଛି, କ୍ୟାରେକ୍ଟର ରେ ମୋର ନମ୍ବର ଷ୍ଟୋର ହଉଛି, ଲେଟର ବି ଷ୍ଟୋର ହଉଛି, ତାହେଲେ ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକ ଟା କାଇଁ ଡିଫାଇନ ହବ? न्यूमेरिक रे किसी रिक्वायरमेंट रही लगी? कौन रही आंसर को? Is there any requirement for defining numeric data type?
ସେମିତିରେ ଦେଖିଲେ ତ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ବଟ୍ ଅଛି।
रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं तभी कौन पे हमें यूज करिवा न्यूमेरिक? हमें देखो कैरेक्टर रे हमें कौन पास करिवा? प्लॉट नंबर 20, प्लॉट नंबर what quarter number this, room number this, room number 1, room number 2, but in character we store the number, correct? But you cannot do any kind of arithmetical operation
Yes.
when you store the number in character. So for doing the arithmetical operation, we require the numeric data type. So numeric data type is required. Data type means the type of data that you have to store in a variable. Which type of data you have to store in a variable? Variable should be declared along with the data type. So when you define a variable, it has to be defined with the data type. Data type specify the type of the value that to be stored in the variable. Which type of value that you have to store. So that is called as your data type. Each data type allocate a fixed amount of memory space according to the program specification. So programming language to language, when you are defining any kind of data type, so that size is also changes. Okay.
Yes.
So it is essential to declare a variable so that memory is allocated. So while you have to define a variable name, when you when you are giving a name to a variable, your variable name should not be start with any number or any symbol. Variable name should not be start with any number or any symbol. Okay, only one symbol is applicable if you want to start with a give a name of a variable. Only underscore is required. And next part is when you define a variable, then you cannot give any kind of white space. Suppose if I want to give a student name, so you cannot give as a student space name. So if the space is required, here you have to use a underscore. Okay, so where there is a requirement of space, then you have to define underscore. So that is called as the what this symbol is only permissible. White space is not applicable. Remember that that thing is common in every programming language, and the variable name is not starting with any letter, any number. Okay, got it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so in the next class we cover it. So your next class is on for IT classes. Is on
The next Sunday.
no Sunday. I'll take today.
Yes, sir.
Monday 9:30. Okay. In
Yes, sir.
Monday I will take the IT classes. Okay. 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 Chalo. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
And you attend the seminar. Huh? Tomorrow there is a seminar, so that I'll take the classes today. There's a what good seminar. You can found the future aspects of job and how you have to growth your career. You send this link to all your friend also. They can also join. It is but completely free. And the person who is taking the webinar, he's a um, manager or a production manager in Gemini Consultancy. So I am inviting him to take the webinar where you can got all the information, future jobs. ମାନେ ଆଗକୁ ଆମେ କୋଉ ଲାଇନ୍ ରେ
Yes,
ଗଲେ ଆମକୁ କୋଉ କୋଉ ଜବ୍ ସବୁ ଆମକୁ ମିଳିପାରିବ ଆଇଟି ସେକ୍ଟରରେ ହଉ ତମର ବି ଯୋଉ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଥିବେ so you can suggest to attend 11:30 ମନେ ରଖିକି attend କରିବେ ହେଲା
yes, sir.
ଓକେ
Sir, link ଆପଣ ପଠେଇବେ ନା?
ଲିଙ୍କ ଟା ମୁଁ ଗ୍ରୁପ ରେ ପଠେଇଛି ତୁମେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ରେ ଜଏନ କରିଥିଲ ନା
Group, sir, ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ତ।
ତୁମେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଦେଇନଥିଲି ଜଏନ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇନଥିଲି path to your IT career
Sir, ମତେ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ନା ମାମାଙ୍କୁ?
ନାଇଁ ତୁମେ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ କରିନ ମୁଁ ଲିଙ୍କ ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛି ହେଲା ମୁଁ ଗ୍ରୁପ ର
Yes,
ଲିଙ୍କ
sir.
ଟା ବି ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛି ଆଉ କାଲିର ଲିଙ୍କ ଟା ବି ତମକୁ ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛି ହେଲା
Yes,
ସେଟା ଜଏନ କରିବ ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ବି ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବ ଆରାମସେ ଜଏନ କରିବ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ବଢିଆ ସେସନ ହବ ବୁଝିହଉଛି
yes, sir.
ଓକେ ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍
Yes, sir. Good night, sir.